Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another sort of American-based reaction, and this was suggested a lot. I don't know if this is the best video out there. I was searching and I couldn't really find any specific video, and this one is also 5 years old, so it may be a bit outdated with a few laws changing here and there. But the video is 50 dumbest laws from American states, and again, this was suggested a lot, especially over my last sort of 2 American state reaction videos, which went down really well. I'm surprised. I didn't expect people to enjoy it that much, but firstly, they were fun videos to react to, but secondly, you guys seem to really enjoy those reactions as well. So we're back with something somewhat similar. Again, it's a bit different, but it's on the same kind of lines. If this isn't the video that you guys wanted, I apologise. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see, like the video that maybe there's a different one out there similar to this but from another channel, and I'll do that as well. But let's get into this, man, because I mean, around the world there's some crazy laws, but I'm interested in seeing in some of the US states what these laws are. And I'm guessing we're going to start from 50 to number 1, so it's going to start the least craziest laws to then the most wild ones when we get to like the top 10 or whatever. I assume it's in order, maybe it's not, but let's get into this and see like what this video has to offer, man.
Danger Dolan. From laws regarding giraffes and fishing to restrictions on underwater whistling, we count 50 dumb laws in 50 American states.
Number 50.
In Alabama, it is completely fine and legal to drive the wrong way down a one-way street as long as you have a lantern attached to the front of your car. Because you know what goes great with petrol? Fire.
Wait, what? Is that... I mean, it's got to be true, but like, what? How is that? Okay, that is kind of crazy. That is, and that's number 50.
Number 49.
Flamingo owners beware. In the state of Alaska.
Oh, so it's in alphabetical order, I'm guessing, not in like just in order of craziest, like the least crazy to worst or most crazy.
In the city of Juneau, you aren't allowed to bring your pet into a barber shop.
Number 48.
In a rather prude law,
Okay.
the state of Arizona forbids you to have more than 2 dildos in a house, regardless of how many people live there. You know those times when you're sharing a dildo and the other person forgot to scrape off the STDs?
Oh my fucking god.
Arkansas seems to be a bit
What the hell is
sensitive
that
about their
pronunciation?
name because it's strictly prohibited to pronounce Arkansas incorrectly when you're in the state.
Number
What
46.
the hell?
In California, it's illegal to shoot any kind of game from a moving vehicle, of course, unless you're harpooning at whales, which is completely fine. As fine as it is wiping out an entire fucking species so that you can feed yourself for a week.
Number 45.
The city of Denver in Colorado prevents you from lending your vacuum cleaner to your next door neighbor. The guy 2 blocks down though, that's fine.
Number
What?
44.
So you're not allowed to lend your vacuum to someone who's your next door neighbour. Someone who's like 2 doors down or 2 floors down is allowed. See, that is just one of the weirdest things, man. But it is so interesting just seeing these things, man.
Connecticut, emos, coke
Random.
lovers and people that like to shave beware because it is illegal to dispose of used razor blades.
Number 43.
Now we're in the realm of the oddly specific again. In Delaware, you're not allowed to serve alcohol in a nightclub if anyone within the premises is dancing. Sir, stop dancing. You're holding up the entire
What?
bar. Stop boogieing down. Stop it. Stop doing your funky moves.
Number 42.
And now we have something incredibly vague. In Florida, one may not commit any unnatural acts with another person. This could mean anything, but it's probably referring to people that talk to other people in bathrooms. How about you don't, and you let me just take this piss?
Number 41.
If you've got a potty mouth, you might want to avoid working at a funeral home because in Georgia, it's illegal to use profanity in front of a dead body that's in a funeral home or a coroner's office.
Number 40.
Hawaii proves to be no fun in this law.
But I mean, I guess they can only prove that if someone else is in like the coroner's room with you. Because I mean, other than that, the dead person's not gonna be able to tell if you swore, is he? So or are they? But yeah, some of these are crazy already. There's just 10. There's 40 more of these crazy
Law because it's illegal
Crazy
to
laws.
have more than one alcoholic beverage in front of you at a time.
Number 39.
Have you ever felt like going fishing
kinda crazy.
whilst riding a giraffe? Well, someone must have, because the act of fishing whilst on the back of a giraffe is illegal in Boise City, Idaho. Which is funny because they invented this similar thing. It's called a boat.
Number 38.
Want your car to smell nice? Too bad, Illinoisans, because it's illegal to hang obstructions in front of the rear view mirror. This includes air fresheners, GPS units, and knickknacks.
This is crazy. So their cars are just going to be stinking different. I mean, I guess they have other ways to get around it, but if you are from there, please let me know how you get around that, because, I mean, the smell builds up quick. That is so weird. But hey, it is what it is, right?
Number 37.
Hipster
I'm loving
lovers
this.
should avoid Indiana because mustaches are illegal if the bearer habitually kisses other humans. Come here, baby. Feel the bristles of my Hitler stash. Caress your lips, bitch.
Number
What is
36.
this guy?
If you love playing the piano and you're unfortunate enough to only have one arm, you aren't allowed to charge for your piano playing skills in Iowa.
Number 35.
Kansas state law prevents you from using a mule of all animals to hunt ducks. The use of mules in hunting other animals, however, is allowed.
Number 34.
In Kentucky, you aren't allowed to dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale unless more than 6 are for sale at once.
Number 33.
This
What?
one is kind of innocent in a weird way. You can go to jail for up to a year for making a false promise in the state of Louisiana. So there is a loophole. If you say, I promise I will kill you tomorrow, and then you do kill them, technically, you're not breaking the law.
Number
Good
32.
point.
So this law should be everywhere. After January 14th in Maine, you will receive a fine for still having your Christmas decorations up.
Number 31.
Oh, wow. I'm pausing a lot. I do apologise, but I mean, it's probably a good way, because you know how some people leave the decorations up. Some people leave up like a month after Christmas, and it's just like, come on now, get over it now. But I mean, to find them when it's on their own property, I assume that is different. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm against that one, to be honest, because I can see why it's a thing, but it's still kind of mad.
The Maryland Board of Tourism hates this one. Oral sex can't be given or received anywhere by anyone in Maryland.
What?
It's only a matter of time before they ban fun and reproduction entirely.
Wait,
Number
what?
30.
Looks like you're gonna have to let Donkey Kong sit in the front in Massachusetts because gorillas are forbidden to sit in the back seat of any car.
Number
That
29.
Maryland one has
It's
blown my
illegal
mind.
for a woman to
Maryland
cut
one.
her own hair without her husband's permission in Michigan. Sorry, unmarried ladies, guess you'll have to go to the hairdresser.
Number 28.
Minnesota. Loiterers beware. It's illegal to stand around any building without a good reason to do so.
Number 27.
If you're running late for work, you didn't have time to shave, and you're in the car on Tylertown, Mississippi's Main Street, keep in mind that it's illegal to shave in the center of Main Street. And that's only if you've managed to sneak out a razor blade from Connecticut.
Number 26.
I'm
God's sake.
guessing Missouri's population was declining at some point because single men between the ages of 21 and 50 must pay an annual tax of $1 whole whilst living in the state of Missouri.
Number 25.
The kinkier inclined of us should avoid Montana because it's illegal to have sex in any other position than missionary style when you're there.
Is this true? Bro, this is blowing my mind. This is some of the craziest things I've
And
seen.
just imagine that there's a loudspeaker in your bedroom, and as soon as you try any other different position, it
Just,
chimes
yeah,
in.
interrupts.
Oh, sir, could you please go back to your original position?
That is
and
insane.
Continue with the sexual intercourse. Thank you.
Number 24.
Those Nebraskans sure do love their soup, as it is illegal for bar owners to sell beer unless they're also brewing a kettle of soup at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Number 23.
good though,
Nevada,
can't
if
lie.
someone shoots your dog and you want revenge, you're in luck because it's still legal to hang someone for shooting your dog on your property.
Oh,
Number
wow.
22.
If you just can't control your rhythmic movements, you should stay the hell away from New Hampshire because whilst in the state, you can't tap your feet, nod your head, or keep in time to the music in any way while in a tavern restaurant or cafe. You have to sit perfectly still and just ignore the delicious music that makes you want to get up and dance.
Number 21.
Real men fish, not so, and the state of New Jersey agrees because it's illegal for a man to knit during the fishing season. Oh man, you want to go knitting?
That
What's
is
wrong
crazy.
with you? Why can't you just conform to the stereotype of your gender like everyone else? Come fishing and be a man and sit on a boat for fucking 5 hours doing nothing, not
His accent
catching
is
anything,
killing
being
me.
bored out of your skull unless you got a newspaper.
Number 20.
On your way to school in Las Cruz, New Mexico, make sure to avoid Main Street because it's illegal to carry a lunchbox when you're walking down there.
Number 19.
New York, another rule I wish was everywhere. While riding in an elevator, one must talk to no one, fold his hands, and look at the door for the duration of the trip.
Number
I mean, to
18.
be fair, that's a
North
vibe,
Carolina,
I can't
want a
lie.
quick and easy
There's a
way to
law.
get married? Forget Las Vegas. If a man and a woman pretend to be married on a hotel or motel register, then according to state law, they are legally married.
Number 17.
wow.
In the state of North Dakota, it is forbidden and unlawful to lie down and fall asleep whilst wearing shoes.
Number 16.
Yes, it might sound like it could be fun, but you really shouldn't get a fish drunk in the state of Ohio because it is illegal. Unless the fish
What?
consents to it, and then it just becomes a really, really good night.
Number
This is
15.
insane.
The problem with Oklahoma is that you can't bring your fish whilst it's in its fish bowl when you're on a public bus. In which case, what the hell are you doing? Put the fish down and get your mental health checked!
Number 14.
Michael Jackson and Krispy Kreme enthusiasts
so
should
good, oh my
avoid
God.
the city of Marion in Oregon,
I'm so hungry.
as you can't eat a donut and walk backwards when you're on a city street. If you're carrying around a fish and you're walking backwards and eating donuts, it means something is deeply wrong.
This is the most, like, that's such a
In the state of
random
Rhode
law.
Island, you're not allowed to sell toothpaste
Who
and a
even thinks of
toothbrush
that?
to the same customer on a Sunday.
Number 12.
I don't
Oh,
even
wow.
know what to say. Pennsylvania, why is it illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors? Is it just because if it keeps running, you won't have to catch it?
I don't even get what you're saying. I don't even get- I'm too slow.
Number 11.
Something you may not know about me, but I'm a licensed fortune teller in the state of South Carolina. Not because I wanted to, but because if you want to tell someone's fortune, you need to have a license.
Number 10.
It is unlawful and forbidden to lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory in the state of South Dakota. Have you ever been so homeless that you can't even find a cardboard box in the street? You have to go to a stinky ass cheese factory to sleep at night.
Number 9.
You want to share your Netflix account when you're in Tennessee? You better find a way to do it without sharing your password because that,
Oh,
my
wow.
friend, is illegal.
So I'll be breaking the law then.
Alternatively, you could come
God
to
damn.
Australia and experience 1/10 of the goddamn catalogue.
Number 8.
If you get brain damage and you can no longer see, but your eyes are still fine, you may be tempted to sell them to someone in need, which is good and all, just make sure not to do it in Texas because it's illegal over there. You know you don't have freedom when you're not even allowed to go out on the street, carve out your own eyes and sell them to some dodgy guy for 20 bucks.
Number 7.
You really should move out of Utah if you're lactose intolerant because it is a legal requirement to drink milk.
Number
What?
6.
I can't drink milk. I literally get. Yeah, you don't want to know what, but it gets quite bad. How is that a law?
For
How is
20
that a law?
bucks.
Number 7.
You really should move out of Utah
I'd
if
be
you're lactose
fucked.
intolerant because it is a legal requirement to drink milk.
What?
6.
In Vermont, women must obtain a written permission slip from their husbands if they want to wear false teeth.
Number 5.
Virginia clearly has had enough of tickling against women as it's illegal to tickle women there.
Number 4.
It is mandatory in the state of Washington for a motorist with criminal intentions to stop before entering the city and call the chief of police before entering the town.
Hey, yep, this is the criminal. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow up a couple of really small hospitals, if that's cool. Yep, nice, that's cool. Yep, alright. Yeah, no, I'll be careful. Alright, thank you. Alright, bye.
Number
That
3.
is
Whistling
insane.
underwater is illegal in West Virginia. How a
How do you
person
whistle
might whistle underwater is beyond me, but nevertheless, you better not attempt it when you're in the state.
Number 2.
Wisconsin really hates margarine because all yellow butter substitutes are banned in the state.
Number 1.
And to finish it all
To be
off,
fair, margarine is quite bad for you, so I mean, that's fair enough.
we bring you the classiest state of them all. In Wyoming, all new buildings costing over $100,000 to build must have 1% of the budget spent on artwork for the building. That's it for this countdown. And have a good one! Because
This-
it's illegal to hang obstructions in front of my dick hole.
Wait, what the fuck? This was insane. Some of these laws are crazy. Some of these laws are insane. I want to know the backstory of all these laws. Like, for example, to walk backwards, you can't. It's illegal to. I forget what state it was, but to walk backwards eating a donut. Who even thinks of that law on like a certain street or whatever? Like, who thinks of these laws? I think the hand who killed your dog is very reasonable. Yeah, to be fair, that is probably one of the most reasonable ones. I mean, if you kill someone's dog on their property, you're just a dickhead, aren't you? Who else couldn't wait for him to say or say, "So I can't fish from the back of a giraffe," and boys, damn it. There goes my vacation plans. It's illegal to sleep on the fridge outdoors. What if you're knitting a fishing net? That's true. I mean, you don't knit fishing nets, do you? But still, it's a good point. I live in Virginia and I still tickle women like my sister. Please don't call the cops. I'm a savage. Sleeping on a fridge outdoors is illegal. Sleeping on a fridge indoors is legal. What the fuck? Some of these are insane. I feel like I saw a new side of Danger Jones. He sounds familiar. I feel like I've maybe seen this guy's channel a long time ago, maybe when I was a lot younger. But yeah, these are interesting, man. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Probably a lot of these have changed. There's probably some other different ones nowadays, like in 2020, where there's just they probably like they change those all the time, right? So there's going to be some crazy ones being made all the time. So maybe if there's an updated video from him or another channel, I'll have to do so because yeah, some of these are insane. But thank you for suggesting this video reaction. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Leave a like if you did, and again, suggest more things like this that you want to see in future. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, peace.